just finished my game and I'm very excited to show you this game. It was a very tactical game and had a lot of cool moments. I'm also wearing this new shirt that I want to show you. It has a cow motif and I'm so excited about this. Like, I want to play my chess game today with this. I don't know if I will because the arms are a little long, so I feel like if I get in time trouble, this will be a bit of an issue. But look at this. I have a cow shirt. This is so cool. Okay. So anyways, I was facing Jakob Jönsson, who is a strong player, rated 2144. His father is actually the head of the Swedish Federation now. But yeah, so I went d4, I had the white pieces. I had just lost a game in the morning when this was played. And the day before, I had played chess for 6 hours plus a 3-hour or 4-hour blitz tournament. So in the span of like 30 hours, I played 16 hours of chess. It was pretty crazy. But anyways, so coming into this game, it's just to give you some context. I was a little bit fried, right? But I was telling myself, you know, I'm gonna drink lots of coffee. I'm gonna have some snacks. You know, I thought I was gonna do all these things and things would be easy. And they were easy for a while, but then crazy things happened. So this became a Queen's Gambit. And he played this line where he basically, we're going to be castling not opposite sides, but I'm going to be castling queenside, and he's probably also going to be castling queenside. And the reason I do this move is because I want to prevent this knight from going up to f4. And I knew all of this, and there was nothing weird with this. I went knight f3 here. He brought his knight out. I went h3 to prevent bishop g4. All of this I've played a lot of times, and I feel comfortable with this. I decided to go g4 here to prevent any piece from reaching the square f5. And of course, the only downside is that perhaps h5 could be a problem at some point. However, I thought if he goes h5, I can go knight e5, and then he can never go f6 because this pawn would become such a weakness. So I went here knight e5. He castled, and I decided to go knight a4 to trade off these knights, which I know is an idea, to put some pressure on this pawn. He went king b8, and I now play this move bishop e2, which I'm really happy with, where the idea was that I wanted to go knight d3. Now, I was really proud because this was move 17, and I had an hour 10 left on the clock, so I thought, in this game, I am not getting into time trouble. Oh boy, was I wrong. I can't even talk right now. He went rook c8, and I now spent like a little bit of time thinking. I spent like 20 minutes thinking because I wasn't sure if king b1 or knight d3 was better. The reason I didn't like going king b1, which looks extremely natural when the rook is here on c8, is because I now thought that he could go, what did I think that he could do? Oh, I thought he could go c5 perhaps. And then after queen a3, I thought he can maybe just go something like rook c7, and I didn't like the idea that he got this move in, so I wasn't really sure. I mean, I thought this would probably be fine, but this would be a very different game from what I wanted to get. So I spent a lot of time thinking, and then I realized, okay, I just want to go knight d3 so that he cannot go c5 anymore. So he went bishop d7, and I went king b1 here. He went knight e6, and here once again I spent like a lot of time thinking if I should go rook c1 or if I should go bishop f3. Now this move might look a bit strange, but the reason for this move was that I wanted to prevent his knight from going to e4. At first, rook c1 looked very natural, and then I was looking at this line, which was c5, queen a3, and one might think that there is knight takes d4, but this move doesn't work due to take, and rook e1, and now this queen is almost trapped. Yeah, actually after rook c2, the queen just can go to g5 and then I'll take on c5. And I saw this whole line during the game. So like I knew that that move didn't work, but then I got worried that after rook c1, knight g5, I got worried that this would somehow be a bit of an issue. I looked at all of this, a6, then I looked at knight e5, I looked at f6, and I was looking like at all of these moves, and I just couldn't really understand what I was supposed to do. So I ended up going bishop f3, which isn't really an issue. The issue is that I spent so long thinking about it. So he went rook over here, and then queen b3, and then king h8. And here, once again, I felt like I was getting back in the rhythm of the game. I was finding my plans. I was really excited. I was going to start attacking the king. Like, he was playing really passively. I was able to get everything in. Like all my pieces were gonna be so good. Here maybe knight e5. Also, I hope you're not hearing the trash car outside right now going beep, 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 beep. Okay, now it's gone. Here knight e5 looks very natural as well, but I was looking at ideas of sacrificing on d5, and then this didn't really work out. But I could have gone for something like this on a4, and yeah, I don't know. I went knight b4 because my plan was to sacrifice on d5. He went queen f7, I went bishop g2, king a1, and now he went rook e7. And here I just felt like I had to have something. Like, I kept looking at sacrificing on d5, and it just felt like it should work. So here actually I should just have sacrificed my bishop on d5 and gone for this. This really is what I should have done. And this is actually completely winning for me. I didn't realize that this was so winning because I didn't see anything immediate. Like, what I saw here is that I cannot take, because if takes, I cannot take back because it's checkmate. So I saw that. However, what I didn't realize was that I could just take ones and then play something like d5, and this is just completely winning. And this is something that I feel like I definitely should see. Like, it's, to me, looking at this, a bit crazy that I just didn't go for this, especially because I was thinking about it. But I think that's what's been frustrating these last 2 games, is that a lot of the moves that I've thought about, I've just found a problem with them instead of going for them when they're the most natural move. That's why I'm thinking about them in the first place. And I think that's a common mistake to do, or at least I can do it sometimes, which is really just an overthinking problem. But I think it comes down to the fact that I've just maybe lost a bit of self-confidence in the last day. I've been playing slower, haven't believed as much in myself, and it's just kind of been like a bad roll of things that have happened. And I'm telling you this, I mean, it's kind of scary to say it out loud because you're very vulnerable when you say it, because you're like admitting that you're not trusting yourself. But I think that's what's been happening. So yeah, it kind of like hurts for me to see it, because it's like, it's so obvious that that is the move, which is why I spent like 10 minutes thinking about it, because I was sure it was the move. But then I decided to be more careful and play a3 to make sure I don't get checkmated. But now he can go queen f8, and now my move is not as strong anymore. So I once again was looking at sacrificing on d5. However, I didn't really love the idea that it felt like I wouldn't get anything. So I thought that it would be better to go knight takes c6, just to like really destroy black's king. And now his only good move is knight c7, which he found. And I saw this when I was calculating, but I thought, oh, I must have something. But this really is very unclear, and I'm actually just in a bad position here. So my sacrifice was just bad. It was one of those times when you sacrifice the wrong way, and now you're just a piece down. However, here he went king b8, but I only had 59 seconds to go. This was move 38 that I was going to do, though, so if I had a bit more time or had done 2 more moves, maybe I would have found it. But here I have the move bishop takes d5, which saves the game, which looks like a crazy move because it can be taken by 1, 2, and 3 different ways. But he cannot take with any of them, because if he takes with the knight, the queen is hanging. If he takes with the queen, well, the queen is hanging. If he takes with the bishop, I can apparently go rook takes d5, and only move is queen here, and I have queen b4, and I'm winning his rook. And if I get these 3 pawns, I'm fine. So yeah, it was, I missed that, and then things looked very dim for a while. I was trying to get some counterplay, but I just didn't have anything for my piece. But then things got exciting all of a sudden, because at the end, he missed that I had queen takes h7 check, and now he has to play very precisely. It's still winning for him, but he has to play very precisely to not lose the game. To not draw the game. So that I thought was like a really cool turn of events. I thought actually maybe I'll be able to save it. I was trying to find the best squares. So queen e4 check, he had to like always go to the right place. If he went to the wrong place, it could be a draw. Queen e5 check, queen h8 check. Here I went queen here, queen h6 check. But now unfortunately the knight was able to get to d7. And when the knight was able to get to d7, I just realized it was over. So yeah, here it just ended up being a checkmate and I lost the game. And this day was really rough because I lost 2 games in a row. I went from having a fantastic tournament with 3 out of 5 gaining rating to just losing 2 games in a row in like not a great way. So today's a new day, and today I'm playing another game. It's always tough to like come back after you've lost 2 games in a row because you just feel like, what if I don't remember how to play chess anymore? But it's just the way the sport goes, right? And I've had a fantastic chess year. Honestly, this day is my only bad chess day in the whole year. Like, that's not a bad thing. That's what I need to remember. I've gained so much rating this year. I've had so many good tournaments this year. It's one bad day of losing 2 games against strong opponents. It's okay. So today, I'm taking, hopefully, a better game. I'm gonna have some food now, and then I'm gonna go play my round 8 of the Swedish Championships. So wish me luck. I'm gonna really just try to not get into time trouble because that is really what messes me up every game, and I know it. I know it, I still do it, but I know it. I know it when I'm sitting down there. I know I shouldn't get into time trouble, and I still do it. So today I'm not doing it. That's what I'm telling myself right now at least, but I really wanna hold to it. I have to have at least 40 minutes left at move 20, preferably 50, to ensure no time trouble. Okay, I'll see you all later. Bye, thank you so much for watching. And also really quickly, I wanna mention that right now, the Naroditsky Memorial is happening in Charlotte, and you should really be checking out the tournament. Support the Charlotte Foundation, check out the tournament. I'm really sad that I couldn't be there, but I wish the best for everyone that is there, and I think it's an amazing initiative that they're doing. So check out the tournament. I'll add some info in the description box down below so that you can see where to watch it and everything. But do check it out. It's to support the legacy of the incredible Grandmaster Daniel Naroditsky, and it's an amazing initiative. And support the Charlotte Chess Club as well if you can. They're doing amazing things over there. So, all right, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye-bye.